The clocks just changed, right? And if you walked into a room this week and completely forgot why you were there, or you lost your words mid sentence, or your brain just feels like it's wrapped in a fog, you are not losing your mind. You just lost daylight. And for women in perimenopause, especially late diagnosed autistic women who rely on routines, this time change is not just annoying. It can be destabilizing. So let me show you what's actually happening in your brain and what to do about it. I'm Dr. Stacy Denise, a board certified surgeon and lifestyle medicine physician. I'm also a late diagnosed autistic woman. I am going through perimenopause, and every year when the clock changes, I see the same pattern in my practice, and I felt it in my own body. That sudden shift to earlier darkness, it doesn't just mess with your schedule. It scrambles your internal clock. It fragments your sleep, and it makes word finding feel impossible. And for women who've already been medically dismissed for years and told it's just stress or it's just your hormones, understanding the biology behind this is the first step to fixing it. Last year, one of my patients messaged me the Tuesday after that clock change. She said, Dr. Stacy, I feel like someone turned the lights off in my brain. I cannot remember what I just read. I'm losing words in my meetings. What is wrong with me? Nothing was wrong with her. Her body was responding exactly how it's supposed to when the light cues suddenly shift. She's also autistic. She's in perimenopause, and her nervous system, which relies on predictability and rhythm, just got hit with a routine and a shock that she wasn't prepared for. So we didn't add medications. We didn't run a bunch of tests. We adjusted her light exposure and sleep timing. And within 5 days, her words came back. Her brain fog improved. And she realized this wasn't a character flaw. It was actually a timing problem. So here's what losing an hour of daylight actually does to our perimenopausal brains. In plain speak, no medical jargon. First, your internal clock becomes a little wobbly. Your body uses light, especially the morning light, to set your circadian rhythm. When the sunset suddenly jumps back an hour, you're getting less outdoor light overall. Now, this scrambles the timing signals in our brains that need to regulate the sleep, the mood, and the focus. Second, our sleep fragments. Even if you're in bed the same number of hours, the quality of your sleep can drop. You wake up more. You don't hit that deep REM sleep cycle you need to feel rested. And your fragmented sleep, that's the number one driver of brain fog in perimenopause. Third, the vitamin D levels drop. Less daylight means less vitamin D production. And if your levels are already borderline, which is common for Black women and autistic women, and anyone who spends most of their time indoors, this time change can push you over the edge. Low vitamin D makes mood swings louder and word finding much harder. So I want you to think of it like this. Light feeds your sleep. Sleep feeds your clarity. When the light pattern suddenly shifts, everything downstream gets disrupted. So let's normalize what this actually feels like, because I know you might be wondering if you are the only one. Mid-sentence blanks. You're talking and the words just disappear. Walking into a room and forgetting, why in the hell did I come here in the first place? Are you reading the same paragraph 3-4 times in a row and you can't even remember any of it? Are you losing your train of thought on that Zoom call you just had? That's not dementia, ladies. That's not getting old. That's your brain responding to a disrupted light sleep clarity cycle, and it is fixable. And if you're autistic, have ADHD, or you're sensory sensitive like me, this hits even harder. We don't do well with abrupt routine changes. Our nervous systems prefer rhythm over willpower. So when the external structure shifts, clocks change, and daylight drops, our internal regulation systems feel it immediately. This isn't weakness, this is neurobiology. And it means you need a different approach than just push through it. Now, here's exactly what to do for the next 7 days. 3 steps, nothing complicated. So, step one, I want you to get morning light first for 5 to 10 minutes outside within an hour of waking. And if you can't get outside, sit by a window. Let your eyes see daylight, even if it's cloudy outside. What this does, it resets your circadian clock and it stabilizes your mood faster than any supplement can. Step two, evening dimming. I want you to lower your lights 60 to 90 minutes before you go to bed. Put those devices on warm light or low brightness. This tells your brain it's time for us to wind down. And without this, your sleep stays fragmented no matter how many hours you spend in the bed. Step three, track one metric. Now, each morning, I want you to write down 3 words: sleep quality and brain fog level. That's it. Good sleep, low brain fog. Rough sleep, heavy brain fog. Patterns beat guesswork. And when you see the connection between light, sleep, and clarity, you'll know which one to adjust. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, I wonder, can vitamin D be a part of my problem? Don't guess. Please don't DIY megadoses that you pick up from the internet. In part 2 of this series, I will walk you through a calm decision tree and show you exactly how to approach vitamin D safely. No panic, just a clear protocol. You are not unmapped. You're not just tired, your body is adapting to a new light pattern. And it needs your support, ladies, not shame. If you want to track your symptoms so you can see these patterns clearly and stop feeling dismissed by doctors who don't connect the dots for you, grab my free menopause symptom tracker at drstacydenise.com, menopause-questions. It shows you exactly how to document your brain fog, your sleep, your mood, and energy levels so you can walk into your next appointment with data, not just complaints. And comment light if you're starting your morning light routine this week. I want to hear from you and see how it goes. Up next, should you increase vitamin D when daylight savings ends? I'll see you there.